First pitch to Sanford, misses away, and the count is 1-0. LSU has won 8 of the last 12 series and 6 straight. Sanford goes down swinging. There's one down. 2-2 to Hill. Downhill, and the splitter waved it.
Had a little Bugs Bunny to it right there. There's a good look at it, Berkey, too. That middle finger just stays over the top of that seam.
Furness 1 for 8 with 3 strikeouts, and he lifts this one deep to left field. Curiel back, track, gone! Opposite field, home run, Will Furness. Tenth bomb of the year for the slugger. Here's Judd Utermark, and he pops the first one up. This is Daniel Dickinson. Waves nobody off and handles it. And Will Furness handled this pitch from Jaden Newt, who was cruising.
First pitch swinging. Gets a hanging breaking ball.
And a breaking ball for the first time. Curiel goes down on strikes. And this one's on the screws, but right at Sanford. Payoff to Humphrey. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Newt.
You're just up there hunting a mistake at that point.
And another one waved out. 3-0 to Foley. Kevin Sweeney's perspective. There's ball 4. 2 on, but 2 out, and now the 9-hole hitter Luke Chang coming up. Tap to the right side. Dickinson. No tag, and didn't matter. But Townsend behind 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk. Spike that one. KP breakdown, catch up v. Mustard.
Well, I thought Ketchup was going to close. Honestly, I mean, right here you think the kick is there, and then
No, it was Mustard all the way.
it was not Mustard all the way.
Yeah, it was Mustard all the way. And I think Mustard had better flip-flops.
Were they both in flip?
Both in flip-flops.
Both of them. Yeah, I mean, this is like the original marathon.
You know what they won, by the way? You know what they won?
Yeah.
You do. 80 pounds of sausage. 8-0.
And that kind of presence in the middle of this lineup.
Runner on the move, line to third, and a twin killing.
Dickinson hit a rocket. This was a rocket. Luke Hill in the right spot, gets low.
Chang back, Humphrey coming in, and the center fielder handles it, helped out by the double play. Kate Townsend keeps him off the board again in the second here from Hoop. And goes down swinging. 5th K for Jaden Newt.
Read the seams. Pitch recognition is a premium skill.
Here's Will Furness. 2-out home run, first time up, and he strokes this one to the right side. Dickinson to second for 1. Milam back in a 4-6-3 double play from Indiana State. Started game 1. And he lines this to left field. Aaron Beatty's got a knock. First of the game for LSU. Underneath the glove of Hill. LSU's cooking here in the third. 2 on, 1 out. Well, certainly wasn't the only one, but Jones fights off the fastball up. Humphreys got it. Utermark 0 for 1 with a pop-up. Pretty good battery with Ben McDonald and Mike Bianco, huh? Isaac Humphrey 0 for 1 today, and that's clean.
Grind through this conference.
Failed pickoff, and Humphrey heads to second. Stutter step going into the bag, and KP fights dirty. Through the right side, Humphrey around third. Smithwick comes up with an RBI single. And Ole Miss out to a 2-0 lead.
You know, Tennessee Ole Miss weren't even on the page before, and now they've moved up ahead of Southern. And remember, these are projections of what D1 thinks is going to happen on Monday. Who else is potentially there? UCLA is definitely one of them.
DBU.
I do think DBU is. Southern Miss absolutely is. Southern Miss has a chance to roll through and win the Sun Belt tournament too. Jay Payton.
Pretty good. Swing and a miss for Foley. Columbia won the Ivy Holy Cross. Houston Christian, first year under new coach. They won yesterday. They're in. And Rhodey will be playing ball in the postseason. Selection show Monday at noon. First pitch swinging. Federico to center. Stanfield. And Clifton. Not going. Then a swing and a miss for Brown. K number 3 for Cade Townsend. Runner goes. Great jump. Throw down to second is right on top of him.
What a tag.
You got to get to the base on time. Dickinson, pretty good jump. I didn't think it was a very good lead. You got to get in there and hang in there.
Take the short hop.
Yeah, one thing Utermark's not worried about is the contact.
No.
Winner gets Vanderbilt for the championship tomorrow. Here's the payoff. A little dribbler back to the mound. Townsend will handle it. Here's the 1-2. Frozen.
102, Kyle.
Yeah. Outside black at the knees. So you want to hit in this league, huh? Try this one on for size. That's 102 miles per hour right here in America, folks.
Yeah, I think he took a peek there. Like he knew that one felt pretty good.
That's the stuff that I'm seeing.
Right to Utermark. Here's the payoff. Inside, ball 4. Turn down the draft to come to Baton Rouge. And he sends it off the end of the bat to left field. Drifting back Sanford and a late adjustment.
Guys that were throwing 95 plus.
That's 101 for strike 3 from Utermark.
Hey, dude, you're throwing hard. Look all you want. You're sitting 101.
Strikes him out on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Strikeout number 3 for Chase Shores.
Commodity of 102 isn't laying around on street corners. I think somebody's going to take a chance with Mr. Shores.
Beatty can't reach it. Rolls all the way over to the LSU dugout.
All right, they're putting him on.
Second walk this inning from Shores. Payoff to Foley. Pulled to the left side. Backhanded Milam with a diving stop. Got him! Pause for effect from Scott Klein and Steven Milam with a monster play at short.
Yeah, Chase, let the defense play a little bit. How about Monster Milam? Get to your belly, get up. That year they could beat you themselves on any given weekend.
It's part of it. 2-out walk to Jake Brown. 0-2 to Fry. Went fishing for it. And that is strikeout number 2 for Gunnar Dennis. So slim in this. Rob Vaughn talked about it and the value of going through this conference relative to what he's been through in the past as a former ACC head coach.
This league's just something different. Believe me, I spent a lot of time out of this league and got super annoyed with every coach that got up here. And I was like, man, you're 2 games over 500 in your league and you think you should host. And then you come walk through this league and you understand exactly why you should host doing that.
He was. We were like at home.
Right.
Popped up Jones. Couldn't have been easier.
He's out.
No, not going to work.
Well, looks like the SEC could end up with 8 again. What, 13 overall?
And he rides it to right field. Brown deep in the corner. That was 101 out of the hand of Jacob Myers.
State institutions.
Down the line, smothering stop, Luke Hill.
Oh.
Dad's got to love that one.
There you go, Pop. Hope we had the camera out on that one.
I didn't know it was like that from Luke Hill. I mean, you talk about throwing with conviction across the infield. Even took his time a little bit. That is a cannon to be able
by 2 steps.
Yeah, get to your belly, to your feet, and it's a no-doubter at first base.
2-2. To the left. Wind blowing in. 1-2-3 frame worked by Gunnar Dennis. Tip of the cap to Luke Hill at the hot corner. 2-2 from Myers. Swing and a miss. 101. Got him looking at 101. Only guy happy to see Myers come to LSU are all the hitters in the Southland Conference from last season. Championship game 1 Eastern, noon Central tomorrow, as Peter just mentioned. A&M Georgia in 19 and State Auburn in 91. Luke blasts away from getting back into the thing. The 3-2 and a strike at a 95. McCausland carrying the torch that Townsend and Dennis started. 2 Ks in the 8th.
Best player in that league, their shortstop Alex Lodis, might be the Golden Spikes winner.
Here's the 3-2. Got him at the top of the zone. Strike 3 for Federico. Dickinson, Brown, and Fry as the Tigers try to avoid their first shutout here in Hoover since 2016. To the right side, Udemark bobbles, recovers, had plenty of time. 1 down. Swung on a miss, and LSU down to its last out. 3-1 to Fry. It's ball 4, and LSU in striking distance here in the 9th with 1 on. Stephen Milam's spot in the order, but they're going to switch it up, and Josh Pearson will get a chance to hit. 2 out. Strike. 3-2. Belted center field. Humphrey has space. Wind blowing in, and Ole Miss will play for a title tomorrow. The Rebels pitching staff holds LSU's offense to just 2 hits, and for the first time since 2019, the Rebels will have a chance to take home the hardware. They draw 4 seed Vanderbilt, 1 East.